was out of curiosity that I was on one of these calls with when Simmin was there last year. And so we had all these sessions where she was connecting with the deceased and all that. So, I had this thing in mind. I had lost my father-in-law then, and we never spoke. So, just give me a moment.
Please take your time. Take your time. Simmin, I still, even now, anything, somebody else, my tears will come. Somebody else's tears, my tears will come. So when you yourself talk about your loved ones, I fully understand. Take as much time as you need.
So, this is not actually what I was going to talk about right now at all. But what had happened was around the time I learned, and then I had wanted to know more about this because, I used to be doing other kinds of healing, and I always thought that, I needed some more clarity, and I needed some higher power to guide me because somewhere I felt that would be really very, very strong in terms of healing. So I learned this in the beginning out of curiosity, but I had the most amazing experience. So when Simran was tuning the group, I was suddenly jolted out of it because I tuned into a frequency. So it was almost like when you tune in the radio, you get that disturbance, and when you get the clear sound. So I came out of it with a jolt. I said, what's happening? Where am I? I'm listening to sound in some other space. So in the next meditation, I told Simmin that, this is what happened. So she said, don't worry, you just, kind of continue. You must be clairaudient. So till then, I did not know that I was clairaudient. And as a part of this, whenever we went into a meditation, I would have music in my ears, which I found very relaxing and very, very different. So, and I would ask him, did you play the music while we had the meditation? She said, no, I did not play the music. I said,
wow.
Okay. So my ears are ringing. Then so I did this and the animal spirit thing I did with her. So soon after learning this, when I sat in when I would sit in my meditation in the morning, suddenly I would get connected. So I thought this is not the process because there is a certain rule to the process that you light a candle and so on and so forth. So what's this happening? Every single time I'm sitting in my meditation, I'm connecting and my hand would automatically start moving. So then I concentrated. So it was my father-in-law. And he was giving me a message.
It's all right. It's absolutely fine. No worries. No worries.
And this also shows, Neelu, that they're
Yes.
all capable of connecting, and at the same time, this modality has so many benefits that so many of your clairs just open up. So the way I told Namrata that she is clairaudient is because once upon a time I was clairaudient just with my right ear, and the modality opened my left ear as well. Yes,
Amazing.
Namrata, tell us.
So he was passing on a message. So after he left us, there was major problem with the electricity in the house, and he just went. And I was getting a message which I was not able to interpret. So soon I realized that what I was drawing was like a telephone wire. So he was giving me a message that there is problem with the electricity wiring of the house. And we had to change the complete electricity wiring of the house. Right. So that was one. And then one day I was sitting in my meditation and I just said that I want to talk to Shivji because my entire thing was that I wanted to talk to God. So I asked Shivji, can I hear you? So the reply was yes in my mind. And as soon as the reply yes in my mind came in, my ears started ringing and I was tuned into the God frequency. And with the sound of the bells, ghanton ke sound ke saath, there was food in my ears. And I mean, that was the most amazing experience I had with this. And I was telling Simmin that, about 10 days ago, um, I wrote a text to a friend wishing her father a very happy birthday. So, and then, on the WhatsApp, we just chatted that what good times they were, what fun. And her mother used to cook very good food and all. So she said, I'm missing my mother. As soon as she said that, I started getting downloads from her mother. So I said, your mother is giving me messages. So she said, how can that be possible? How come you are getting messages? I said, I don't know, but she's saying this and this and this. So she said, do you know, her mother had come in her dream about a week before this incident, and she said, get on the phone to her daughter. So I said,
Wow.
now it's getting clear, getting on the phone and receiving the message. And so, I am so excited because now what I do is when I'm doing a healing, I just connect to a God, and I find it so easy to connect to God. And I tell everyone, you just have to talk to them and you're connected. So I just
Right.
connect to gods, and I say that I have done my part, which you have allowed me to do. Now it's your turn. And I see that the healing is far superior than what it used to be earlier.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm really grateful to Simmin. And one of the very funny things is that we have lots of animals. We have a largish lawn, so therefore we have lots of mongoose and lots of birds and squirrels and all that. And there are two who come inside the house. So about a year back, they had their babies under the sofa in our drawing room. So I spoke to the mongoose. I said, you're not allowed to come in and you will not give babies in the house. So they, the way they respond, if they're running in the house, the moment they see me, they'll stop. And when I'm talking them, they turn their head. They listen to me and run away. And this time the babies have been delivered outside.
Nice, nice. I think I love the fact, and Simon, you would know this better, that Namrata heard, she was on one of our tele summits where she heard you, went on to learn this out of curiosity, and look at where Namrata is now. Namrata, I think, is a classic example for everybody here that it is possible to do. It is you can do this. You can also do this. And you're here, you're listening, you're curious, take it on. You have no idea what is going to open up in life for you when you do something like this. So Namrata, thank you so much for coming on and sharing. Thank you.
Namrata, huge, huge gratitude and lots of love at my end. And the very fact that the tears were flowing because the messages were directly coming from your heart. And I know, Namrata, there are way too many stories that you have to share with us. And Nilu, if this always happens with every student, there is a new experience coming through. And I hope and pray that I have so many more students with this batch as well. And Namrata, if I'm not mistaken, just nod your head and just give me this confirmation that for your batch's attunement, God Himself had come down for both the attunements, right? Yes, yes. So yes, hers was a special batch as well.
Nice.